The high-performance world of NHRA Funny Car racing thrives on cutting-edge engineering, where elite teams constantly search for every legal advantage in horsepower, aerodynamics, traction, and reliability. When reigning champion Austin Prock and the Tasca Racing team unload their 12,000 horsepower PPG Ford Mustang Dark Horse, their performance naturally attracts attention, not only from fans and competitors, but also from NHRA technical officials. In professional drag racing, technical inspections are a routine but critical part of competition. Post-race and mid-event audits help ensure that every team operates within the same regulations. But when a championship-caliber car undergoes an especially detailed inspection, speculation can quickly spread throughout the pit area. Prock has built a reputation as one of the most aggressive and talented drivers in the funny car class. His transition to Tasca Racing only increased expectations, and a string of impressive performances put the PPG Ford firmly under the spotlight. After several statement-making passes and deep elimination round runs, officials conducted an extensive examination of the car. The Mustang was moved into the technical area, where inspectors carefully examined its sophisticated chassis and mechanical systems. Carbon fiber body panels were removed to provide access to critical components, while measurements were taken across multiple areas of the car. Fuel system configuration, weight distribution, chassis dimensions, engine specifications, and suspension geometry were among the areas receiving close attention. In a category where fractions of an inch and tiny adjustments can influence performance, even seemingly minor details can become important. The inspection became particularly interesting when officials examined the massive supercharged nitro engine. The engine is the heart of every competitive funny car, producing extraordinary power while operating under some of the most demanding conditions in motorsports. Inspectors checked the fuel system, blower configuration, cylinder specifications, and other critical parameters against the current rulebook. The primary measurements reportedly remained within the required boundaries, but certain engineering choices highlighted just how aggressively the team was operating near the limits allowed by the regulations. That is where modern NHRA competition becomes especially fascinating. Teams are not simply trying to build the most powerful engine possible. They are searching for the perfect combination of power, clutch management, aerodynamics, tire performance, and chassis setup while remaining completely legal. Officials also examined the aerodynamic body mounting and four-link suspension geometry. A funny car must generate enormous downforce while maintaining stability and transferring tremendous power to the rear tires. Small setup changes can dramatically affect how the car launches and accelerates down the quarter mile. The inspection reportedly found the PPG Ford structurally compliant, although some adjustment tolerances were described as particularly aggressive compared with other cars in the field. That distinction is important. Aggressive engineering does not automatically mean an illegal advantage. In elite motorsports, the difference between innovation and an infraction is often determined by precise measurements and rulebook language. As word of the inspection circulated through the paddock, rival teams naturally began paying attention. Crew chiefs and engineers were eager to understand whether the PPG Ford had discovered something that could explain its performance advantage. Social media speculation only added fuel to the situation. Whenever a leading team receives increased technical scrutiny, rumors can spread much faster than confirmed information. Competitors may wonder whether a penalty is coming, while fans immediately begin searching for answers. However, the atmosphere surrounding the inspection was not simply hostile. Many rival teams reportedly recognized the engineering sophistication behind Prock and Tasca Racing's program. In a highly competitive environment, competitors can simultaneously respect a team's achievements while trying to figure out how to close the performance gap. Prock and his leadership group remained confident throughout the process. Rather than allowing speculation to distract the operation, the team cooperated with officials and maintained that its PPG Ford was built and operated within the regulations. That response was significant because technical scrutiny is nothing new at the highest level of drag racing. Championship teams understand that success brings additional attention. Every major victory can lead to deeper analysis, especially when a car appears to have found an especially effective combination. Following the inspection, technical clarification became an important part of the discussion. When officials identify areas where different teams may interpret regulations differently, clarifying the rules can help prevent future disputes. The objective is not necessarily to punish innovation. Instead, officials must establish clear boundaries so every competitor understands what is permitted. In a category driven by technological development, maintaining that balance is essential. For Prock and Tasca Racing, the inspection ultimately became another chapter in an already intense championship campaign. Rather than derailing the team, the experience reinforced the reality that every successful funny car program will operate under a microscope. From this point forward, every strong pass by the PPG Ford Mustang is likely to receive even more attention. Every round win can become another demonstration of the team's engineering and driving ability, while every unusual performance detail will be examined by competitors looking for answers. Most importantly, the inspection did not produce a clear smoking gun or erase the team's accomplishments. Instead, it highlighted the endless technical battle taking place behind every NHRA funny car run. At this level, winning is about more than simply having horsepower. It requires engineering precision, flawless execution, driver skill, crew coordination, and an ability to find performance inside a tightly controlled rulebook. Austin Prock now has another challenge ahead, continuing to perform while knowing that the entire funny car field is watching. For Tasca Racing and the PPG Ford Mustang Dark Horse, the pressure may be higher than ever, but so are the expectations. If the team can continue delivering dominant performances while remaining compliant, the scrutiny may ultimately become another measure of its success. In NHRA Funny Car Racing, being watched closely is often the price of being at the front.